During San Diego Comic-Con a few weeks ago, a new trailer for Sony Pictures' Venom hit the waves, and, well...
Honest, legless, faceless thing, won't you? Rolling down the street like a turd in the wind.
I could talk about that line, but there's honestly not that much to get into. It's a juvenile attempt at sounding tough that reeks of a 50 to 70-year-old man trying to sound tough to tween boys. However, it has been 3 months since the first trailer, and there's 2 seconds from it that I have not been able to get out of my head.
The guy you work for is an evil person. The guy you work for is an evil person. The guy you work for is an evil person.
The guy you work for is the evil person. When this line happened, I had a jolly good chuckle with my Palscast regulars. 3 months on though, I cannot stop thinking about why it's so funny. What is going on here that's making this sound so awkward? Well, first, it's a sentence that switches formality of speech. The first time Eddie Brock mentions his boss, he uses the informal guy. The second time, he uses the more formal person. English grammar doesn't demand specific forms depending on who you're speaking to, but switching modes can be very awkward sounding. It makes Eddie Brock sound like he's being force-fed lines by an alien. Of course, this is before he's been infected with the alien parasite, so you can't even give an in-universe reason for that to be the case. A better flowing sentence for formality and tone would simply be, "The guy you work for is evil," or even, "Your boss is evil!" With those suggestions in mind, why even use the word person? The answer there is a bit less grammatical in nature. Venom is a film intended to reach as wide an audience as possible. It's an entertainment product whose goal is to make money. As a result, it wants to make as many people feel comfortable as it can. In the year 2018, there is an increase in awareness of the difference between socially constructed gender as opposed to your biological sex. Accounting for this means a steady shift towards pronouns that indicate a sentence's subject or object is a human without specifically mentioning their gender. This film currently has 4, or according to my last check of Wikipedia, possibly 5 writers, and I can only guess that at least one of them wanted to show the audience that they're aware of such a linguistic shift. That, or it was an expectation from someone involved with the project who has money. No matter the cause, I think it's pretty clear that someone wanted to make sure that the audience is aware that they're aware that gender-neutral forms of address are a thing. From here, there's a layer of awkwardness that combines both the new form of address and the formality issue together. There's not really an informal gender-neutral pronoun. For men, English has words such as guy, dude, bro, fella, bloke. For women, there's things like gal, chick, lass, Sheila, wench, and so on. That most of those latter ones have unfortunate implications is a topic for another time, but my point stands. How do you refer to something being a human without specifying gender? Person is just about the only word that English currently has. Languages change in all sorts of weird ways over time. Allomorphs increase in their length. Words get shorter. How words are pronounced changes. Sometimes they're just replaced with completely unrelated phonemes for no real reason. I gave a solution to this specific case when I used the title of boss, but that doesn't solve this issue in the long term. With that in mind, I have a fix for Sony's awkward line that maintains the original structure. Since Eddie Brock is the one who's highlighted this gap in our vocabulary, I'll make a monosyllabic word derived from his name. To avoid confusion with other English words, I'll grab a consonant that's not already tied to a word that rhymes with Brock. Thus, I present to you all the word Vok. It's a third-person noun usable as a pronoun for any humans whose gender you cannot or do not wish to specify. Indication of a plural form simply requires adding a suffix with the phoneme of s to get the word vox. Thus, I have now permanently improved this trailer by creating this sentence.
The guy you work for is an evil...
Vok. It's gonna take some getting used to.